Yeah, I did just a few minutes ago, and I asked him what happens after next Tuesday if indeed Rome refuses to make revisions to its draft budget proposal. Here's what he told me.
We expect that the dialogue will go on. Of course, we have some disagreement, but this doesn't mean that we can't have a dialogue, a constructive dialogue between the Commission and Italy, as usual, between countries and the Commission.
Do you feel like Italy is being unfairly targeted in these dialogues compared to the behaviour of previous countries in the past?
We have to explain to the Commission. I don't want to anticipate the answer.
Now, the man he's been having that dialogue with so far, Pier Moscovici, is the European Commissioner for Financial Affairs, and he also stopped by just on his way into the latest ECOFIN meeting a few moments ago. I asked him whether he thought that there was a bit of room for interpretation when it comes to how European rules are applied to a situation like the one we have with Italy. Here's what he told me.
Our rules can be interpreted, and I myself was always, and I'm still, the defender of some flexibility. Because I think that we must not have a rigid approach. But one thing is to be flexible. The other thing is to be against the rules. Our flexibility has always been deployed, and especially for Italy, in the framework of the Stability and Growth Pact. If you are outside the framework, then it's not a matter of flexibility. You are outside the rules and you need to do something else. And this is something which certainly is not the role of the Commission, because the Commission is there to make sure that the treaties are implemented. This is a very important point. You know, when you play tennis, if the ball is just touching the line, it's borderline. You can say, if you're a nice referee, that the point is there. But if the ball is totally outside the court, no referee, even a blind one, can say that the point has been won. So rules are there to be respected. They can be interpreted. We can have some flexibility, but we are not there to say, okay, we are going to implement the rules halfway. That's not the way things can be done. So that's why I expect, again, a strong answer from the Italian government by the 13th of November, and we will continue discussing all the way around.
He may be waiting in vain, Giovanni, for that revised budget to come from Rome next week. And at that point, he wouldn't speculate what would happen next. But there are rules in place to essentially guide the European Commission as it responds to a country that's essentially refusing to bend to its will. Those could ultimately end in quite significant financial sanctions down the road.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.